What's going on, guys? So as you can tell by probably the thumbnail, yes, I did catch coronavirus, but this isn't a feel bad for me type of video. This is just for educational purposes, just in case maybe you caught it and you're just curious on how it affects some people. This is my experience with the virus. At first I had like a sore throat, feel kind of weak, but it really wasn't that bad. I drank a lot of water, took a bunch of vitamin C, and just wrote it out, chilled, played video games, and yeah. About a week in, it started going away and I started feeling like I was getting back to myself again. But then as another week goes by and I started feeling 100%, after that next week, about 2 weeks in, I started feeling symptoms again, started getting that sore throat, started feeling weak, night sweats, headaches, just all the same symptoms, and it all was just lingering. So it started to concern me because I felt like, hey, I was okay for like a week. Why am I feeling bad again? Why is my chest hurting? I do have asthma, so that was scary going into it, but it never really affected my lungs until after I started feeling better 2 weeks in. So first week, mild symptoms, was feeling sick. Second week was feeling better. The second week going into the third week, started feeling sick again. So I called my doctor, I'm like, is it normal to feel good and then feel sick again? And he said, yes, a lot of people have that roller coaster where they feel good and then they feel bad. They feel good, then they feel bad. Well, for me, this started going on for a while. I would feel good for a couple days, then I would feel bad for a couple days, feel good for a couple days, feel bad for a couple days. And this went on for like a month and I started getting worried. So I started doing my research. How long do people stay sick with coronavirus for? And typically it says you will be sick for 2 weeks, but I don't know if the CDC updated it, but on the site it says it's more common to be sick from 2 to 6 weeks. So that's like a month and a half. And I'm like, oh wow, okay. At this point, I'm just done with it. I want it out of my body. I'm having inflammation issues. As you know, asthma is like inflammation of the lungs. And my lungs weren't feeling good. And I could not take enough of my medicine to make my lungs feel good, and that was concerning to me. And if you know what it's like not to be able to breathe, it's very, very concerning. I mean, you just want to be able to breathe because it's a very vital point of life and being alive. I started doing yoga, meditating, thinking healthy, still eating healthy and drinking a lot of water, and just trying to get my mind and body in perfect alignment. I know that sounds super spiritual, and I'm like a kind of a spiritual person, but not like a spiritual guru like a lot of people out there who just completely believe in, you know, meditation and being vegan and all that stuff. I'm not fully that, but I do believe in it, and I think it has some healthy benefits on your mind and body. So yeah, I started doing that. I got a vaporizer, started eating healthy, got some CBD for my inflammation. I was really concerned about getting enough sleep and recovering because I was over it. I wanted this virus out of my body, so I would make nighttime tea. I would take these recovery gummies, CBD gummies. I would put CBD in my drinks in the morning and night, and I was just doing everything I could to get this virus out of my body, and also trying to think healthy and positive. And at this time I was off of work for like a month and a half, and I was trying to go back, but my breathing and energy just wasn't there still, and I felt bad because I know my boss was kind of probably thinking like, this kid's milking it. He's probably better and he's just milking his time off. Which I wasn't, I swear. I wanted to get back to work. My checks started coming in and they were dwindling down. They were less and less. So each check I got was less and less until eventually I was pretty much getting no money, which is unfortunate. Luckily, I'm very frugal and good with my money, so I have a lot of money put away, but still, like, I'm always trying to grow in life, make more money, and when your checks are nothing, that's a scary thought and feeling. But with this new perspective on life and this newfound appreciation for my health, as many people have when they've been sick or are sick for a long time, I told myself I need passive money. I need to start thinking more positively and healthy. I need to quit drinking, which I did. I need to feed my body with the things it needs, anti-inflammatories, a lot of spinach and no sugars or gluten, a lot of water, and just live a more healthy lifestyle. which I've been on this path of. You know, I have off days, but that's okay. I know where my goal is, and that's what I'm heading towards, right? But this video is not all about coronavirus. I want to make passive money and show you guys how you can make passive money, just in case we ever get in a situation like I was, where I was not healthy enough to work. And you know, sometimes in life stuff happens where you just have no control over it and you're just not healthy enough to work. And it'll be nice to still be making money in those situations if unfortunately they ever do come. So let's do it. Today I'm going to show you how you can make money monthly for the rest of your life just by recycling cans once. You want to know how? Let's do it. It's a hot one today. But 2 months out from having Corona, today I'm feeling pretty good, to be honest. I'm feeling healthy, I'm eating right, I'm drinking plenty of fluids, and I'm back at work. It took a while to get up to what I was before, just constantly going into attics and up and down the ladder. My work consists of a lot of strenuous activities, but I love it. I love staying healthy, sweating, you know, getting all those toxins out. So cool. Let's go recycle these cans. See how much money we make. Awesome, thank you so much. It's hot as balls, but I'll turn down the AC so you guys could hear me. So we got about $28 from the recyclings I had. I was hoping to get around $35 because the stock that I wanted is the ETF SPHD. If a lot of you invest, I'm sure you know of this stock. It's a high dividend yielder. A lot of people like it. Right now it's, like I said, $35, and it pays about 15 cents a month. It's a monthly dividend payer, so that's awesome. A lot of people love that. So yeah, ticker symbol SPHD, pretty much just the highest dividend yielders in the S&P 500. So pretty safe investment in my opinion. It'll go up with the stock market, with the S&P 500, which consistently goes up 8%, but who knows, you know, don't listen to me. I'm just some dummy on YouTube. Go do your own research, but S&P 500 is a fun one I like to invest into, and a good way to make a monthly income. All right, let's just talk about some of the symptoms I've experienced during coronavirus. It started out with a sore throat. Fatigue is a big one. Night sweats. I didn't really get chills or flu-like symptoms. My eyes would burn and still burn, even though I'm not feeling sick anymore. The one thing that consists is like the inflammation and the tightness and the joint pains. But I've been doing a lot of yoga to help with that. A lot of drinking water, stretching, anti-inflammatory, CBD. So hopefully that helps, and it does feel like it's starting to help. It's funny because I joined a Facebook group called COVID Survivor Corp or something like that, just for people who are going through coronavirus and just want some peace of mind. So if you have corona, feel free to check out that page. It helped me out a lot. But people make fun of the crazy dreams you have on COVID. I say on COVID like it's a drug, but it does feel spiritual. You have some weird, trippy dreams when you're sick with coronavirus. So if you're sick with it and you have that to look forward to. Pretty crazy. Smell and taste. So a lot of people lose their smell and taste completely. I lost my smell, but my taste was kind of fine. The only thing was stuff tasted like so chemically. Like I couldn't taste everything. Some stuff tasted normal. Meats and stuff like that smelled like chemical, or like just nasty, and the way it tasted just didn't taste like it was right. It tasted rotten, so I couldn't really eat meat. I didn't want to because it didn't smell or taste right. I get hints of that smell too, and it's like, oh no, do I got corona again? This one might be a little bit TMI, but I did have diarrhea all the time. You just cannot stop shitting when you have coronavirus. Maybe that's just me, but yeah, it felt like I had constant diarrhea. I heard some people being nauseous or vomiting. I was not nauseous, did not vomit, didn't even feel slightly nauseous. My energy levels after like a week got back to normal, and then it came back again a week later. Like I said earlier, weird, just a weird virus. And when you talk to your doctor and ask them questions about it, or any doctor, they don't know anything about this virus. I mean, it's so much different for different people. Some people catch it and they just knock it off like a common cold. I thought that's how I was going to be, because a week later I was feeling fine, but unfortunately it came back and it just persists to linger in your body. But I think I'm back to normal, fingers crossed. But yeah, some people it just comes and goes. Other people, unfortunately, it sticks around and is super brutal, and it affects people in different ways. One of the things on the Survivors Corp or Coronavirus Facebook group page is it brings out old viruses you've had in your body. If you've had mono before, if you've had shingles, which I had, if you have STD like herpes. A lot of people on there were saying TMI, but is anyone else having a herpes outbreak? I know that sounds weird, but this virus ruins your immune system to a level where all these things and issues that you probably have come out. Some people are getting rashes on their bodies. Some people are getting like scarring in their lungs, which I have asthma, so I hope not, but we're gonna be taking care of ourselves here on out. So hopefully we don't have to worry about any persisting damages that the coronavirus has done, but we will see. I'm looking forward to having a lifestyle change and eating healthy, heading in the right direction. I'm going to be doing a lot more investing. So if you guys want to see more videos on that, stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. And we're going to do other fun things, like maybe do some door dashing and invest the money from there. I just want to show that you can make money in so many ways in today's day and age that people do not utilize. The fortunate thing about my job is it leaves me with a lot of time in the day. I make enough money in a short amount of time where I could do other things I love to do, like art or YouTube, or make money in other ways, and I want to bring you guys with me. So make sure to subscribe and like the video. And I know it's kind of a educational one with the coronavirus, and everyone hears about it on the news, and it's just taken over our lives in 2020, but I know it's educational, and I know it could help someone out there. And yeah, it's an interesting thing having gone through it, and I do think it's the real deal. I know there's a lot of people out there that say don't worry about it, it's fake, it'll go away when the election's over, or whatever you think. Trust me, I've had it, and it is the real deal. It lingers. My lungs were tore up for a while. I had to go on prednisone. I had to up my asthma medication, and I'm still at those high dosages on all that. So I don't even know if my lungs will go back to not being able to breathe if I go back to what I was taking, right? But anyways, guys, I'll end on that note. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Until next time, peace.